Now, what is your secret to a healthy lifestyle and maintaining that drive?
That's a good question. Yeah, and it's different, of course. Yeah, but as you get on in the years, a certain part of it's luck. If you have good genes, that's some part of it, but that's not all of it. I personally think the mental part is the most important. Mm-hmm. If you keep your mind active, I believe the body will follow. So that's my personal belief, and it seems to work out, rather than I'm going to ignore the mind and hope my body is okay. So I got an ache and a pain, I'll take care of that. So I found that if you keep your mind active, you got good reason to talk. And if you have subject matter that you've had in your life, it's easy. So it's just look at, you've been in business for 60 years, you had radio stations, you Donald Trump's right-hand man on The Apprentice, and look at all these things. So I say, wait, I have life experiences that I can give back to younger people. Mm-hmm. They have more difficulty now because of the technology than I ever had. Everything now is under a microscope, and you have so if I can make it a little bit easier, why not? Now, interestingly enough, before I was on The Apprentice, I was a law professor, a professor at a major college for 25 years. Who cared? Nobody, right? Mm-hmm. Also, probably more large real estate transactions, certainly in New York, than any other lawyer. Who cared? Nobody. Now, you get on a radio station, you get on a broadcasting on television, and you fire some nice young kids. Oh, there's George. You got 20 million people all of a sudden. Hey, there you, night. I said, this is my claim to fame, that I fired people on a show? So to me, I say that's a fluke. But what it did is it gave me an opportunity to reach people that I would not ordinarily have reached. Mm-hmm. That there was some, you write a book and they listen to the book, but somehow became a celebrity because I was on the show. And I'm looking at him and said, isn't that strange? Mm-hmm. What about all the other things? What about the fact that you give so much money to charity? What about where's that? Doesn't come up to it. You got 20 million people, and remember, and I have people that can walk down that still recognize me today, which is amazing, even though the show's been off for 10 and a half years. Mm-hmm. So when you look at it, saying that's different, it's amazing. But what I say, what can I do with that? Well, I can do it. I can keep it to myself, or I can make it available to other younger people who could use the benefit of having somebody's got more years behind them.
Right.
Why not? Understand? See, I have been where you are. You have not been where I am.
Very true.
So I can say, okay, if I can give you some help or wisdom or what, make it. If you use it, fine. If you don't use it, that's up to you. But that's the teacher in me. Mm-hmm. I'm saying, if you have an expertise in some area, why don't you make it available to people who don't have that same expertise today?